Tonight is Shivaratri, the night of Lord Shiva. The night of Shiva is the night without a moon. Why is Shiva associated to a night without a moon? He has a moon, if you've seen him. He has a little crescent moon in his hair. Should he not be associated with the night with a little bit of a moon or a lot of a moon? Why is it that Shiva is associated to a night without a moon? Shiva is associated to a night without a moon because the moon is associated with the mind. So one of the names of the moon in Sanskrit is also the name of the mind, and the mind increases the more the moon is strong. And in full moon, the mind, or the lower mind, manas as it's called, the mental agitation, grows intensely. Many times teachers say in full moon the kids are the most wild. In mental hospitals, all these full moon parties where people are very agitated. They are associated, actually the full moon is quite a low energy. But the absence of the moon is very associated with the silence of the mind. Now, if you go to and read all these books, Buddhist, Stop Your Mind, Yoga, Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga is the stopping of the mental fluctuation, or the fluctuations of the chitta. Eckhart Tolle, stop the mind. Muji, stop the mind. Everybody, Zen, stop the mind. Stop the mind. What do they have against the mind? No? This entire civilization was built with the help of the mind. We communicate with the help of the mind. What do they have against the mind? The idea is that when the mind is moving, it is a verbal and social manifestation. So our words are given to us by society. And the observer beyond the words is given by nature, by life itself. Now, the observer turns into words continuously. Yeah? When we stop eating, we stop chewing. But when we stop thinking about something, we don't stop thinking. We stop thinking about one issue and made a choice, we continue to think. We cannot stop thinking, which means that we cannot dissociate from our more external social being, which is represented by this constant verbal agitation, because we think also in images, but mainly in words, and words are society, and we cannot take a break and just be alone with our consciousness. Stop the mind, stop the mind, stop the mind. If you stop the mind, you become quiet. And the very mind that assumes the form of words of society, and the mind that is continuously, the mind always is splashed into the past and the future. It never meets the present. It is parallel from both sides of time, past and future, to the present. When the mind stops, the very substance of the mind becomes the substance of pure consciousness. And the substance of pure consciousness is the reflection of Shiva, is the manifestation of Shiva. Shiva is the God of consciousness. And when consciousness returns to its origin, all suffering ceases, all ignorance ceases. And from that pure consciousness, a vision of eternal truth appears, enlightenment. There are steps and steps in stopping the mind. Not every stop of the mind will take us all the way there. There are different functions of the mind, and when some are turned off, we go into what is called the supramental or Vijnanamaya Kosha, which is already an excellent accomplishment. And then from there, more and more parts of the mind are stopping, and then we can rise to higher states up to what is called Nirvikalpa Samadhi. or the revelation of pure consciousness, the revelation of the self. And from all the nights of the month, the best night to meditate when nature is quiet, the moon is quiet, so the mind is quiet. The lower emotions are quiet. And now, tonight, and every night, so just before the moon begins to grow, the last night, with the total silence and absence of the moon, the moonless night, is the best time to meditate. It's very good also to fast. It's written a lot in the Shiva Puranas how well it is to fast, to do some rituals of adoration of Shiva, but the best and foremost, this is the time to make this quiet. This is a very privileged astrological moment, repeating every month and repeating in its highest form in the Mahasiddha, which falls somewhere February, March, the last month of an empty moon for that astrological year. So this is in short about Shivaratri, and if you are serious about happiness, about peace, and about transcending the social in us and reaching something that is a much more intimate nature, not an educated nature given to us by society, but a nature of silence, which is inherent, which is the true independence, the true freedom. If you are interested in finding that silence, that bliss of peace, that inner freedom from ourselves, from our lower agitated self, and the freedom to experience and live this silence within, if that interests you, then the night of Shivaratri is the best to meditate. Whatever form of meditation each one of us are doing, and I'm very happy if you want to share a little bit, if you meditate on Shivaratri, if you want to share some of your experiences in the comments below. If you like this video and want to learn more about Tantra, about yoga, about psychology, emotional healing, lives of saints and the scriptures,
then hit the bell, like, subscribe, and you'll never miss an upload. Thank you so much.